Welcome back to Teacher X. I'm Ddog, a teacher in my classroom. I play music videos and I also write them on my channel. I was not expecting to record anything for this weekend, but you know, I saw lots of things get piled up, and when I start to have stuff on my phone and I make a list and I realize that list is like starting to get 10, 12 songs long, I'm like, oh Lord, maybe I should record something a week in advance because, you know, today is like the 20th or something, whatever Sunday is, and I know that there's stuff coming out the next weekend, which I am not going to be available to actually record because it will be my birthday weekend. Fun fact, October 28th is my birthday, and there will be a special video coming out on that day. By the way, did you notice I have a Patreon? If this video gets blocked, the uncensored video will be over on my Patreon. It is free to join, so might as well just go do that. I'm gonna shill myself out for at least this recording session, and then I'll probably never mention it again, but the link is below if you need it. Anyway, this is TVXQ, or as they're known in Japan, because this is a Japanese release, I believe, DBSK, or hold on, it starts with a T. Toshinki, I think. I don't remember, but I know that they have like their own name that they go by over in Japan. This is called Sweet Surrender. I know it's a Japanese release, not only because, you know, Japanese lettering up there, and it's Avex Trex is the one that SM like uses for the distribution in Japan. All I know is I'm ready for power vocals, and it's gonna be fucking great because, you know, we got and Max, and it's gonna be hard to top the releases we had last year. However, if anyone could do it, you know, just pre-drinking, because I know I'm gonna just have so much thirst in this. What are we gonna get here? What's the vibe? Bouncy and electronic? Possibly? Maybe? I don't know. Is this turned up? Yeah, it is. Do you hear the low harmony? Woo! Shit, dude. That was like a moan of an O. Yeah, that's nice. This, okay, look, there is things that they're very good at, and that's having catchy, fun vocals, but things that are fucking playful, and that's what this is. I love his voice. Apparently, he had like vocal damage at some point and his voice changed. We learned that in the Keep Your Head Down video. Someone commented that. Nice little rhythm. You know what's interesting about this? It feels so different than the stuff we heard with Rebel and that other song beforehand with Down, because those were two very much power vocal type of songs. This, not power vocals, very much restrained into themselves. Play it real good though. Dance breakdown? Fucking give me dance breakdown. We both know you two boys can dance. We both know. I'm gonna be mesmerized. I love this minimal instrumental. There's not a lot to it. Oh, God. You know how I said that like their power vocals are great? You know what also is great about them? The control. Oh, good shit. Ooh, good fly. Yeah, like that. That could have been a power vocal. That could have been like a big fucking slidey goodness. And it was slidey goodness, but it was also restrained slidey goodness. God, I geek out every time I hear their voices. It's so fun. And they're so fucking handsome. I love the bounciness of it. Just taste it. I love the bounciness of it. I love them fucking whispering in my ear, like that slide note. there's so much cool things that they do. And that's the good part when you have a pair of voices that are so powerful, that are so well versed in the amount of different styles they can sing and stuff. We talked about that with I think it was Rebel, how has the power vocal stuff, but you also have like that scratchy tone that you can do in that kind of sort of thing. Max is the same exact way, Max Changman, where his power vocals, we know what he can do, but like when he whispers, it gives me goosebumps, and like that's a good thing. That is something I rather enjoy as well. I will say the instrumental in this, like I said, is also much like their voices, very restrained. It's very held back. There's not a lot of stuff happening besides a bouncy beat, minimal percussion. I also want to point out, like, I believe this first little thing, I gotta listen to it again, has, I think that's both of them singing. I'm gonna have to look at the actual music video to see if they show it, but there's someone that's going low notes. I don't know if it's the same person or one of them and the other person's doing the high notes, but man, that harmony is sweet. Yeah. Like, obviously Max doing the top, but I don't know if he's also doing that low note as well, or if it's but man, it's tasty, the bass in it. I hope you can hear it, and I hope that you have fucking good headphones to be able to hear that low note, because even though, like, obviously harmonies are pretty, that's what an ear loves to hear. Why did I rhyme? Don't know. Point is, harmonies are pretty, but also like being able to like keep up the pace with a low and a high note happening. Oh, it's so good. That is a nice bass line. And of course, that note, hold on, if you don't know what note, it's this one. Ah, that little slide is so damn sexy. I like it. I like it so much. Why is it so? They have such a good grasp on music that's catchy but also complex, music that's tasty to listen to, both in the sense of singing but in the sense of hearing. Like, even that little like phrase they did right there was like ba-da-la-da-boop, ba-da-la-da-da-doop. The little emphasis on those last parts of their phrases going up is just right here. Oh, and then they fall down with the da-da-bum-ba. Oh man. And like, you don't have a lot in this instrumental that's happening when it comes to like complexity. You have just a bass line that's bouncy, and like, yeah, it changes between the verse and the chorus, but it's kind of just there as a path to lead to their vocals, or I guess like a settlement's not the word, baseline. No, baseline's actual, like an actual physical bass that's gonna hold them up as they play around with like phrases and notes, and oh, it's just so damn tasty. And obviously, when you'd think that I would get annoyed at like most of the chorus being like the mings that's happening, but no, it just makes me want to hum along because it makes me feel good. Also, there was like a dance break at some point here. I don't know, it's so hard to not look. I could pause this at any single part and it's just like beauty. It's just, what in the Squid Game hell is happening in the background though, with like lasers coming out of their eyes? I did not notice that the first time. I enjoyed this. Let's go into outro time. If you like this video, click the like button, make a video about myself, comment, subscribe, and go to Patreon if you want to see uncensored stuff. And also, if you want to see maybe videos that I haven't uploaded on my channel because I couldn't get past the lovely copyright. So go there and you'll see other things, maybe unblocked things and other stuff that will happen. I don't know. I might even start doing a thing where I have my own separate series on there just as like for funsies. So go join. It's absolutely free. Also subscribe. That's important too. What do I gotta do now? I got like at least 3 videos to do, and I think the next one's a rock group that we all know and love, and oh god, that slide. I'm adding this to my Spotify like right now. Bye everybody.